It's so hard, like so hard. I ran 19 kilometers. I choose pain. Hardest workouts of the week. That really boosts my mood. I highly recommend it. Makes me feel so alive. I could run a marathon easily. Yeah. So this is a full week of functional workouts. These aren't the strength training. These are the workouts I do after strength training to keep my body functional. Weightlifting is mostly steady, but when I do these active kind of CrossFit workouts, this allows my body to move functionally in different type of way. Now able to survive longer high intensity things because of these CrossFit workouts. So Mondays I usually start with EMOMs, a little bit lighter because you'll see what's tomorrow. That's why I take it a little lighter. High, more than 100 push-ups, and obviously working on rower and not just rower. Basically I did on odd minutes or even minutes. So first on the first 5 minutes I started with 15 cals on the bike, but then on the next 5 minutes I did 15 cals on the rower. Then I did again 15 cals on the bike. So basically in those 5 minutes I did these exercises, and how much time I have left till the next 5 minutes starts is my rest time. And usually I had like around 2 minutes of rest. When I do the bike, those minutes when I'm doing the bike, I had a little less rest time because bike takes a little longer for me. That's just for me. This was actually, it took my breath away, like a lot. I was like, whoa, but okay, those 2 minutes I was able to recharge and recover to start again. So yeah, that was 3 minutes of every 5 minute EMOM. Basically kind of 3-minute work, but not 30, because you have those 2 minutes at least for me. And then I also practice handstand that I'm basically stuck at, and muscle ups banded. One of my goals is to be able to muscle up. It's so hard, like so hard. What are your goals that you're working on right now? Comment that down below. Today I just had my first run of the year, and not just of the year, for the first time in 3 months since I finished my season in November. But it's January, it's +3, and you know what? This was one of the easiest runs. Like, what am I saying? I haven't ran outside 19 kilometers for 3 months, and I feel like I'm so alive. Like, before I went outside, I literally was watching David Goggins' motivational speeches, and I was like, why do I don't get motivated, even though he says crazy stuff, but I don't know. This felt so good. I can't believe it. Almost 2 hours have passed. And also my pace was 5:40, which is under 6 minutes average for the whole run. I ran 19 kilometers. What's happening? I just love when I have a good day. My knees look a bit hurt. Not gonna lie. I haven't run outside for that long. Okay, I have done CrossFit workouts. If you want to see them, you know, my Instagram highlights and all that, but this is just a reminder, just go outside, do it. Don't leave it to next week, month, whatever. Yeah, it's winter. Yeah, it's really wet. But today, for the first time, finally, on the day that I usually ran, it's good weather, because last week, the week before, it's always like snow, or extremely bad weather, or raining, pouring. I'm so hyped. I can't believe that this was so good. So my mom recently got this, which basically is kind of a roller for your muscles, for your, I don't know, fiber cells, whatever. It's really great after a run. I don't like it as much as the foam roller, but right now, as my muscles are sore from 2 days of leg days and run, it does feel great. Yes, I showered, but basically why I run on Tuesdays, especially only on Tuesdays on my long runs or CrossFit running, is because first of all I wash my hair on that day afterwards, obviously, but also because it works with my schedule, with my workouts. For example, Mondays and Tuesdays are the hardest workouts of the week, and why not to throw in another hard workout on Tuesday? So basically Tuesdays are my strength leg days, and after strength leg day, yes, after strength leg day I do running. But basically why I do running on the day I do legs, because I couldn't, if I would go on a run tomorrow, that means on Thursday I have a leg day. I couldn't do a leg day after a run. Like tomorrow I couldn't do a leg day. No chance that I would have energy for leg day in the way that to push heavy weight. And that's why I ran after leg day. And also I believe that it's actually great when you adjust your body to basically more bigger volume. That's easier for you to, I don't know, if you want to do something outside, for example, run something, be fresh, then it will be even easier for you because you're fresh. you're fresh. For example, to run like a not marathon, maybe something like that. But as today was such a good run, I was like, oh, if every run would be like that, I could run a marathon easily. Maybe not easily, but pretty easy, because this was almost a half marathon, right? This is my distance that I do usually. The same route, the same distance. I need to appreciate the good days. I need to really appreciate when I feel good, because for example, last Tuesday, my workout in the gym, my strength leg day, it was pretty shitty. Like, in the way my anxiety was so high that all I could focus was to not cry and not have a breakdown. Today's workout, once again, I thought it's going to be way easier than it was. So basically it started with an EMOM. It's kind of warm up before the AMRAP, but basically I little bit modified it because I don't have a ski erg, so I used rower instead. But basically it starts with 12-minute AMRAP, no, 12-minute EMOM, which EMOM is every minute on the minute. Basically on the first minute you do 15 or 10 calories on the rower, then you do 12 barbell hang cleans and then 12 barbell push presses, and then that you repeat for like those 4 rounds till those 12 minutes are over, and then ASAP you go into 12 minutes AMRAP with this. And I was left, oh my god, it was actually way harder. I highly recommend it. I loved it. I enjoyed it a lot. Even though by the half after that EMOM, my energy levels were kind of out, because first of all, yesterday was the run. Even though I did nourish my body a lot and really goodly, there's no word like that, but I highly recommend to try it. I really did enjoy it. Oh my god, it was so hard, but so amazing in a good way. I thought I could give you a little update on how I feel from yesterday's run. My legs are sore, but they're always sore because it's after my strength leg day. Maybe my inner thighs are a little more sore after running, but yeah. Also today I smashed my push day. I thought I'm going to feel kinda not energized in the way, wouldn't have that much energy because of fatigue, but no, it was pretty great. Today's workout of the day, actually I haven't done this type of workout for some time. 4 times, a lot of exercises, and I didn't film all of the exercises because I did too much. But basically the idea is 10 dumbbell thrusters, and those 10 dumbbell thrusters repeat after every of those 50 something. For example, it was 10 thrusters, then 50 alternating dumbbell snatches. That's I did film, and I know that it's faster to do those alternating snatches, little bit different, but this way, as I do them, I feel my muscles better, and I want to feel my muscles better. Like, not muscles, but basically feel like I'm not just swinging, but actually working. I don't know how to explain it. And then again it was 10 thrusters, then 50 burpees, and then. The hardest of these all were definitely the dumbbell thrusters, because I took a challenging weight, but push-ups, because I was out of breath, or snatches. And the easiest were sit-ups, because it was kind of the best break ever, in the way that I was like, okay, I can little bit. I thought it's going to take me longer, but actually it didn't. It was under 20 minutes, barely. So I did enjoy it. My back is dead, but my day was made this morning. Basically, after my session, one guy came to me and he was like, I love your content. And I was like, where? And he said on Instagram, and I was like, he asked to take a photo with me. I was like, who am I? But in the way that I create this content, yes. But whenever somebody tells me this or something like that, I'm just like, it actually goes somewhere? Somebody actually takes something good out of it, and I'm like, that's what I really want to do. I want to inspire people. So if you have ever sent me a message, a nice message or something like that, I really appreciate it, because that really boosts my mood. That boosts my mood like to the top level. Know how hard and how much time anything content creation takes. Even a small video, even this that you're watching right now, I will edit it, cut out the small pieces where I'm not saying anything, and post it. This is your reminder to compliment somebody. It will boost their day. You don't have to know that person to compliment them. It will make your day and the other person's day too. today I had two functional workouts because this day I had a shorter main workout, shorter kind of strength training, CrossFit style, only lifting workout, so I had two of these. So the first one was 10 rounds. Yes, you heard it right. 10 rounds of 5 muscle-ups, 10 handstand push-ups, and 15 wall balls. But as I can't do muscle-ups without tube-assisted bands, and I can't do 0 handstand push-ups, can't. I wish. So I just modified. This workout was by PRVN Fitness, aka proven by Shane and Claire Toomey, their fitness program. But it was fire. It was really hard. It seems really simple, but 10 rounds will get you out of breath. And the second workout, which was more like a kind of Hyrox inspired, but not really, in the way that it wasn't as horrible as Hyrox, in the way that it wasn't as huge death, and it wasn't as long. But basically this was, here it was buy-in, which means buy-in basically before the main thing. It was 1 kilometer row, and then it was 5 rounds of this. So 10 front squats, 5 hang cleans, and 10 burpees over bar. And you repeat that for 5 rounds, and then you go into buyout. So that's basically what happens. And it's, again, whenever I watch or see, I'm like, easy peasy, right? Yeah, definitely on the last few rounds I was out of breath. But then when it came to bike, aka the buyout, which was 1 kilometer bike, I couldn't breathe. If you ever tried something like this, just screenshot it and try it. I promise I don't do easy workouts. I do challenging, amazing, hard workouts because I choose death for my body, I guess. So I choose pain for CrossFit. After today's pool day, I had so much energy for no reason or for some reason. I literally didn't know where to put myself. Even after the wood, even after the CrossFit, I already always do hard workouts, and I was like, should I have that even harder? Today's was basically working your capacity and kind of cardio strength, but also speed. And this was basically 500. Originally it was ski, but I don't have ski, so I did a run, 500-meter run, then 1 kilometer bike, then 500-meter row, and go every 10 minutes by 4 rounds. Basically, as much rest you have left till the next 10 minutes starts is your resting time. My fastest was 7 minutes 37 seconds. I could have done it a lot faster if I would have different machines. For example, if the bike would start as I already started biking, not when I have to put plus this speed while it turns on, while I go to the rower, while I switch stations. But yeah, this, of course, it did make me totally out of breath. I was like, because after run, biking, I'm like, and then rowing. Yeah, this was great working our capacity, and also it's not complicated in the way that if you don't know some sort of CrossFit or exercise, this is really easy. Just cardio machines together by kind of 40-minute time. But I had so much energy afterwards, didn't really know what to do. I did train muscle ups. I did a lot of random things in the way that, like, accessories, kind of in the way that fun things like wall walks, something like that, like body weight things. But overall, this is my second full week of workouts, CrossFit workouts. I hope you enjoyed this. Literally, if you ever try something like this, tag me on Instagram. It's Evelyn_KP, always linked down below. I really love doing these because this is what makes me feel so alive. Like working on my speed. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this and see you in the next one. And also, I have a Patreon, so please support me there. Bye!